Hello everybody, hope you are ready to be terrified by this beautiful face that is about to get destroyed by this. So this is the Philosophy Micro Delivery, let's try that again, Micro Delivery Detoxifying Oxygen Peel. I got this on Black Friday from Sephora. This is half the size of what you're going to get if you bought the actual product. The reason why I bought it is because I am obsessed with peels, so I figured why not try this. It's from Philosophy. I love Philosophy. You get 1 ounce of each product and you'll see why there's 2 products in there. So like I said, box, the Micro Delivery Detoxifying Oxygen Peel. It says with activated charcoal and an oxygen complex featuring barley leaf extract, which sounds like something my mom would put in a soup. How do I use it? And it just says gently exfoliating peel, combines 2 products in one to deliver purifying benefits of a detoxifying mask with the brightening benefits of an oxygen facial. So you're going to kind of get that foamy oxygen mask thing that everybody's like, so like, ooh, that's so strange. It looks so weird. It feels so strange on my face. That's what it's going to do. And then before that, you know, the first step is like a charcoal. We all know how much I love my charcoal mask because it just takes the crap right out of your face. It's fantastic. And then after you're done with that, you essentially shave your face. And you heard me right. You shave your face. So I'm going to wash the rest of my makeup off and we're going to get into this. Shave my face. We're going to zoom all up in there. So anyway, we are going to start this off. So this is the first step. It is 1 ounce. This is the charcoal portion. And then this is the second part, and this is the oxygen foam booster. Again, 1 ounce. And then you have this little tool to shave your face. So in case you wanted to know what it was like to be a man to shave your face, now you know. So step 1 is literally, I believe, to just slather this crap all over your face. Yep, apply a thick layer of detoxifying. Is that a word that like nobody gets? Is it just me? Lit major? Like, anyway. Detoxifying charcoal gel onto clean, dry skin, which I did. I just washed my face with the Philosophy Purity, which I love. Follow up with step 2, and what you do is you immediately follow up with step 2. So I'm going to wait to put this on. I'm going to read step 2. So step 2 is to apply a generous amount of step 2 directly on top of what you did and massage it in circular motions. It will start to foam, and then you leave it on for 3 minutes, which is long enough to play a song essentially. So that's what I do. So this is what we're going to do. We are going to start off by doing step 1. We're going to do the charcoal. Ooh, there's so much stuff. Now, and I was watching the infomercial for like QVC, because I think it's QVC that's like obsessed with doing like Philosophy products, and they're like, just slather that bad word all over there. Just you put a ton on, and I'm like, yes, lady. Like, okay, I will put a lot on. I will do whatever you tell me to do, but I am not wasting my money by putting too much on. So just enough to get everything covered. Obviously my forehead takes up about 3/4 of my face, so that is going to need the most amount of product, and it's kind of hard to get this like thick layer because that's like literally just how it goes on, and then like you have all of this left over, so you just kind of figure it out while you're going. It's just to like avoid hair, so I'm trying to avoid my hairline. I did the best I could with what I had. So we have as thick of a layer as it's going to get. We are going to move on to step 2, which is the white bottle. And I'm just going to take this out. It has consistency, it just looks like that. Nothing exciting. Otherwise, you know, I would have shown you guys if it was exciting. And you can tell it's working because as you're putting it in, it's going to turn gray. I got on the side of my mouth. Oh God. Okay. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but you can hear the foam. So I'm just going to add it to up here and to the side. And the way you know that you did it right, essentially, is if it turns gray. So I need a little bit over here, down here, 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 and we are beautiful. Not at all. This is I do like the scariest videos of my face. So what we're going to do is we are going to wait the 3 minutes. I'm going to listen to my 3-minute long song and wash my face off. I'm gonna wash my face off. I'm gonna wash this off, and then I will be back and I will show you guys how this little wonder of a gem works out. My car radio, and now I just sit in silence. And 3 minutes is up. So let's pause 21 Pilots because I am way too obsessed. This is what we're going to do. I am going to zoom you guys in a little bit to my... Hey, what's up, guys? So as you can see, it has turned into like this gross gray mixture. And what we're going to start to do is literally take this little device we have and shave it off. It's a little difficult if you have textured skin, because it does like kind of get stuck on the bumpy parts of your skin. So you gotta kind of work around it a little bit. But it's not that hard once you get used to it. It comes off fairly easily. As you can see, it's not coming off super great for me today. The other day I did do a much better job. It might be because I'm using the viewfinder and not actually like legit. That's better. Not actually legit trying to get this off. But this is the form and how they told me to take this off. So I am doing what they are telling me to do, and I'm taking it off the way that they told me to do it. So for anything that's extra, I'm just honestly going to end up wiping it off or washing it off with water. You can get like right here is pretty good. And I feel like this is more like a trial and error thing in terms of water. In terms of actually getting this right. So, like, this might be one of the easiest parts because you can just take it straight up. But as you can tell, underneath the charcoal part has kind of dried. So I may not have used enough product of the oxygen, but we are still going to go with it and get off as much as we possibly can with this tool that is falling all around my sink. So I'm washing it off at the same time. Sorry I'm not conserving water, but this needs to be washed off constantly. Let's see if this can at least get a good one. No. So as you can see, I mean, it does give you the oxygen, but this part right here, I mean, you can see it's dry. So that I'm going to need to actually rinse off. And I might have used too much charcoal and not enough oxygen. Which sounds weird. Sounds like, oh, I wasn't breathing enough, so it didn't work. And then you poke yourself in the eye. And let's just try and do the chin and maybe this little nose part, because that part actually, you can tell it came off. But all this nonsense is mostly charcoal. Oh, I hate right by the mouth. And I can tell that it's charcoal. So Watch the QVC lady. I mean, she really puts it on there. I'm a little terrified too because of how expensive. I mean, this was only $15, obviously, but the actual product itself, you know, is going to be more expensive. You do get bigger sizes, but I only have 1 ounce of each product, so I'm going to wash my face and I'm going to come back. Final check-in. I did have a lot of charcoal left on my face. I don't know if it's actually charcoal, but the charcoal part, I did have a lot of it left on my face. I will tell you that my skin does feel like I did get a peel done. Clean hands. So my test on whether or not a product actually really works in terms of a peel is I take my moisturizer, and in terms of doing a peel, I like to use a highly hydrating moisturizer right after. So I use the Origin Drink Up Intensive Overnight Mask, which is this, and I only bought it in sample size because I only use it after peels or like really intense masks like the Boscia mask where it just peels like your face off. Like it face off. Okay. So this is the true test. I will tell you, like I said, my skin feels smooth, it feels nice, it is definitely luminous, but let's see how easily this goes in. And I will tell you, it's pretty much going in right away, guys. Normally you'd have to probably do this for a good minute to get it in, but it's in. Like, the product is in. I mean, you're gonna have extra because it's a mask and it's really thick, as you guys can see from the shine, obviously. Let's do a little bit of underneath the eyes too. But this has got in. Will I repurchase? If I can figure it out. Do I like this better than my Skin Ink peel, which I will link? No. I am going to continue to use this until it runs out. If I like it, I will repurchase it. Otherwise, I will be buying the Skin Ink peel in the big size instead of wasting my money on 2 peels. That was it. That was the Philosophy Oxygen Detoxifying Facial Peel. You guys have a fantastic week, and I love you all. Bye!